Welcome back to Marketing Odyssey. Kicking off Series 2, Search Optimization in 2026, we're diving into an explainer on a pretty harsh reality. Picture this, you spent months getting your website to rank on Google. Now someone asks ChatGPT the same question, and your website is never mentioned. This is the new reality, and it has a name, AEO. So, where exactly did your website go? Right now, there's an absolute urgency to understand that ranking high on Google, it's just no longer a guarantee of visibility in 2026. You might be sitting right at number 1 in those traditional search results, but if an AI engine doesn't cite you, well, you're literally invisible to a massive, growing segment of your potential customers. They're fighting your competitors instead of you, and that's exactly what we need to fix today. Let's take a quick look at exactly what changed in search between 2020 and today in 2026.
Think back to 2020 for a second. You probably typed a few fragmented keywords into a search bar, like best running shoes, and you were handed 10 blue links. Then it was completely up to you to click, read, and actually find the answer. Fast forward to 2026, and the entire user experience is flipped. Now we ask an AI a full conversational question, and boom, we get one direct synthesized answer. Even Google has changed the game with AI overviews. Those classic 10 blue links, they're shrinking, getting pushed further and further down the page until they're basically an afterthought.
And the impact of this shift, it's absolutely massive. 61%, according to recent 2025 data, that is the striking drop in organic click-through rates when AI overviews pop up on a search results page. Think about that. People are getting their answers immediately. They simply aren't clicking through to your site anymore. All that traffic you used to rely on is drying up, mainly because the user's question is resolved instantly at this new zero-click layer.
So what exactly is AEO? Let's break it down. The solution here is ASEO, which stands for Answer Engine Optimization. Essentially, it means optimizing your content to be the exact answer that AI gives directly to the user. I really want you to take away this crucial point. ASEO isn't just about ranking in a list anymore. It's about structuring your facts so AI systems find you, trust you, and most importantly, quote you directly in their responses. You're shifting from just being a destination to being the actual source material.
Think of it kind of like this. SEO is like getting your shop on the main high street. You have a great location, lots of foot traffic, but you're competing with everyone else on the block trying to shout the loudest. AEO, on the other hand, is like being the exact shop the local tour guide personally recommends to every single tourist. It completely bypasses those crowded search results to give you a personal, authoritative AI recommendation. The tourist doesn't even bother looking at the other shops, they walk straight to you.
But to be that recommended shop, you need to speak the exact language of AI. And that brings us to structured data. Let's demystify this technical jargon real quick. Structured data is honestly just a formatted summary. Think of it as a hidden label on your content that tells AI exactly what it's looking at. Instead of making the AI guess if a number is a price, a date, or a phone number, structured data explicitly labels it for the machine. You're giving AI a clear, perfectly formatted summary of your content so it can quote you easily and accurately.
Now, let's map out the 3 layers of optimization: SEO, AEO, and GEO.
We need to establish a really clear mental model here, comparing 3 vital terms you're going to hear constantly in 2026. It's pretty simple. First, SEO. That's about ranking on Google search results pages. You absolutely still need this as your foundation. Second, AEO. This is about being the structured answer AI gives directly in features like Google's AI overviews. And finally, GEO, which stands for Generative Engine Optimization. That's about being cited across the broader ecosystem of AI generative engines, like ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini. They are 3 distinct layers working together to build your digital presence, and just as a quick heads up, GEO is going to be the deep dive focus of our very next explainer in this series.
All right, enough theory. Let's get into 4 AEO strategies you can actually use today.
Here is your practical roadmap to capturing AI visibility in 2026. We're looking at Q&A format, schema markup, becoming an authoritative source, and targeting conversational keywords. Let's walk through them. Strategy 1. Write your content in a Q&A format. Ask yourself right now, are you answering the exact question in the first 2 to 3 sentences of your content? Here's the little secret about AI engines. They are inherently lazy. They want a direct definition to serve the user immediately without having to dig around for it. So you've got to deliver exactly that. If your heading is a question, the very first sentence below it has to be a direct, concise, and definitive answer. Only after you provide that direct answer should you go into all the supporting context, the stories, and the nuance. Give the AI exactly what it needs, right up front.
Moving on to strategy 2, schema markup.
Remember our definition from earlier? To put it simply, this is that hidden label on your content that tells AI exactly what it is. AI models basically operate on probabilities, and they absolutely crave certainty. By adding this technical label to your website's code, like an FAQ schema or an article schema, you provide the mathematical certainty these models need to confidently pick your content over a competitor's. You're taking all the guesswork out of it.
Strategy 3 is to be the authoritative source. Look, AI relies entirely on established facts to construct its answers. It cites sources that are already trusted. If you aren't trusted, you simply won't be cited, period. This means you need to get mentioned by other credible websites. It's all about building your brand's overall reputation and digital footprint so that AI systems consistently recognize you as a verified, reputable voice in your specific industry.
And strategy 4 is targeting conversational keywords. People just don't type two-word phrases like shoes online anymore. Instead, they prompt AI with full conversational questions like, what are the best running shoes for flat feet under 5,000 rupees? Your content needs to match that natural spoken language. Optimize your headings, your paragraphs, and your overall structure for full questions and the very specific user intent behind them. Really think about how your customers actually talk in real life.
So how does this play out for the India opportunity?
Why does this matter so incredibly much right now, specifically for businesses right here in India? It honestly comes down to one word: millions. There are millions of first-time internet users in India right now who are entirely skipping the traditional search engine learning curve. They aren't typing clunky keywords into a desktop browser. They're using voice and text on their smartphones to go straight to asking AI full questions. Their entire internet discovery process is AI first.
And here's the golden opportunity for you. Most Indian business websites are not AEO optimized yet. This right here is your window. I strongly urge you, if you grab this first mover advantage right now, if you restructure your content to be the clear, authoritative answer, you will completely dominate the AI answers in your respective categories way before your competitors even realize the rules of the game have changed.
SEO is not dead, but it is no longer enough alone. AEO is the next layer, and the businesses that learn it now will own the answers in their industry.
Is your website currently showing up in Google's AI overviews or ChatGPT answers? Yes, no, or never checked? Tell me in the comments right now.
If you're ready to build, hit the like button, share this with your team, and subscribe to Marketing Odyssey. See you in the next one.